let's go. Shout out to our sponsor, Free for One Trading. First things first, thank you so much for your support. Make sure to check them out. Great card store in Austria. They have all the sealed product, all the good cards, even the vintage ones. So, triple rare for us. Let's go. Well, I've seen better ones, but like, well, the Mighty isn't that bad. Apart from that, we have not so Snapcaster Mage. I've never seen this thing connect, which is sad. It looks so sweet. Blue Power Creep. Yeah. What else? Like, there's another good blue card. It's probably the next best card, but Fel the Mighty is a card you can... Oh my god, we're doing it! It's all the value, all the money. Okay. Like, we're never opening money, but we're getting past some, so it's a good day to go infinite today. And there's also 3 steps ahead, being a great rare and also being worth some money, but hey, good old cowboy here is worth 10 bucks. So, I'm gonna take it up, pick it up, throw it in our sideboard and be rich. Okay, so we will actually draft like we don't have the show off, even though it's a fine card. I don't think it's one that we really need to force. Still, the best card in here is a white-red card, which works. Which works for me. Like, show off isn't all that great with Fel the Mighty, but I mean, there are decks in which it's decent. Other than the uncommon, we do have the desert here, which is fine. It's probably a closer pick than it might look, but I do think the uncommon is quite decent. Yeah, as I said, the uncommon is decent, so let's go. We got it all. We got the rares, we got the money, and we even got the legends. It's a good day to go infinite. Maybe this breaks our streak of like losing out on money rares and on wins. What do we see here? There's a Stitcher being fine, but I don't actively wanna go into 3 colors just yet. I do think I wanna pick some lands over it. I love the pylons, but I do think at this point the bluffs is much better. Keykeeper is fine, but it's replaceable, so just gonna go with the bluffs. And yeah, let's see. I mean, this could easily be a 2-color deck. Maybe we'll also just splash a 3rd or be like a 4-color deck. Let's see what's open. Ariats, the pretty much double off-color rare. I do like the card. I mean, 4/4 lifelink. Not bad, but doesn't work here. There's a Steer Clear being the only card in our colors. I don't know about that. But like the rest isn't that appealing. I don't mind Pete, I don't mind Death, I don't mind the Fall, but yeah, this is it. Red seems to be somewhat open. I don't love drafting red, but when it's open, I think it's kind of decent. Like, we could also try to get more into white, picking up Keykeeper and trying to just splash red. But even then, I do think trying to get into red is fine at this point. There's a Charger. Charger is fine. It's not a high priority Also because we already have 2 4-drops, which are very good. Kinda likes full steam ahead, though. I mean, if we open up something good in green, we might just end up splashing those, and then full steam ahead would be a premium card. Bighorn is fine. I don't want another steer clear at this point. I don't really think Take a Ride is a great card, but Bighorn's fine. It's another 4, but hey. Another one. It's a very late Wrangler. Like, we don't have much that works with it, but it's just such a good card. Like, who knows? I mean, we can still just surf around a bit, right? Return the Favor is a fine sideboard card. Townsfolk is a fine main deck card. Gonna go with the main deck one. I hate Quick Draw, but it's serviceable in some decks. Yeah, why not? The Armadillo. It's actually fine with Feldemighty. We just move it to the sideboard. Get back here. Are you? There you are. Okay, another not so great pack. Maybe we just get chipped another money rare, so we don't mind. Well, it has an Airings, which might just be the best card for a deck like this. I don't know, I never really drafted red-white aggro, but maybe today is the day. There's also Raid, which is fine, and Pixie would also be playable. I do think something white will wheel out of this pack. Oh, let's have the cat. These boots. This could be a deck in which boots would be fine. I mean, it's great with the beatdown cards we have so far. I actually don't mind boots. Like, we could hatch and take a Miriam, but I think at this point we just don't have to. So yeah, let's pick up this one. Let's see if today is the day to draft aggro. It would probably be like the first aggro deck. Oh, I have lost badly to this card in my last draft. Like, you do need to have 6 mana to have it be the full blowout. Sometimes you just have that. I do think picking up this one seems better than just take a Wolverine. I do think this card is quite strong. This deck looks like it could come together. Ooh, that's a decent one. I love this card. I don't think it should go that late. Unfortunately, this is not a deck for Magic. But yeah, this one is great. Lawbringer would be a great splash, but I don't think we could ever justify taking it over Keykeeper here. I do think we need some more 2-drops. I'm not sure just yet if this is gonna be a decent slick shot deck, but at the moment it still makes the deck. I hate Flyer is just good on its own, especially if you have ways to pump it. So I also think Ferocification could be a decent card in here. Or is it actually just better than Keykeeper? I do prefer 2-drops at the moment, but I could see a point where I'd pick the enchantment over it. I don't think this deck wants any Thunder Salvos or any more Bighorns. I'm not sure about Brute. Just depends on what creatures we pick up. It's obviously fine. Wait, this one is no outlaw, is it? No, it's an advisor, but it comes with an outlaw. So yeah, let's just pick up this one and see where this goes. We could pick up a medic. Like, medics isn't the most aggressive thing, but we do have Feldemighty, which works well with it, and the Mentors. Like, maybe this isn't just gonna be a stupid white-red beatdown deck, but some interesting interaction as well. This is not playable. This is the best card, but like we could still get off red, I suppose. Then it's probably just interference, because I don't think... Yeah, well... Maybe we can do double blue, if blue is gonna be our second main color. Doesn't look like it at the moment, but you never know. Is Pixie actually better than the Keykeeper here? No, it's not. Yeah, and then there's some garbage. Whatever. Choo. Not making the main deck here, probably. Even though it could be decent with the train heists. Don't care about any of these. Ooh, there's the Ferocification. Whatever this thing is called. Ferocification. Who knows? This deck looks really decent so far. Kinda like it. Then there's another Arynx and the Skewer. I think both of these cards would be great in this deck. But I think if I can manage to make this, or like build this towards an aggro deck, I think that would be very good. I do think I'm gonna pick up the Arynx here. Hopefully wheeling is Skewer. I think I also would play a Holy Cow in this deck just because we have mercenaries to pump it up. Well, there's not a whole lot in this pack. Intervention is a fine sideboard card. Rogue is fine-ish as well. It works with Brute. Maybe the Supplier is just better, but I don't wanna pick a 5-drop that highly. Yeah, let's just pick up the 2-drop. I'm also not splashing at this point. Haven Interrupter. It's a decent card. Also like Bounding Felidar, but it seems too expensive for this deck. Yeah, let's just take another rare here. Ooh, Generous Plunder. Oh, that's a decent card. Plunder is awesome with cards like the Brute. It's great with the Train Heist. Yeah. Demonic Ruckus. I haven't played with this card much. I feel like it could be very good in a deck like this. Is it better than Derailment though? I mean, Kinda short on removal. I do think I want another removal over that. And here's the Holy Cow. Holy Cow or Steer Clear. Like, we do have some mounts, but I still think, yeah, the cow. The cow will be fine. I don't want, like, soft removal in this deck. I think Combat Tricks would be as good as something like that. And I do think with cards like Ferocification and the Train Heist, I want as many creatures as possible. So yeah, let's move those sideboard for now. Raid is a very welcome sideboard card. I don't think I'm gonna run it in the main. I actually could. It's probably between this and the enchantment for the main. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, Prickly Pear is awesome. It also makes the Brute much better if we end up running it. It's better than Holy Cow and Keykeeper. Like, Keykeeper is a great card, but it has diminishing returns. Prickly Pear also great with the Fortune. Also great with the Mentor. I like where this is going. I really like this deck. I think it's very good. Even though it's not a dirty deck as I like them to be, but it's a good one. Yeah, those are both meh. I think Lackey could deserve a slot. We have lots, well, not lots of stuff to pump it up, but some. Yeah, but probably, maybe I also don't mind a Charger in here. Yeah, let's pick up a sideboard card. Wow, that's a late Vanishing Verse. What a Pixie. Don't mind the Pixie, actually. There are no great combos with it, but it's... I don't know. Let's pick up another Ferocification. I'm not gonna run two of them. I might sideboard them in. This also looks fine. I also feel like Fell the Mighty is a sideboard card in this deck. It's great against green, but probably not great against the rest. Can I do something like this? This is probably too much. Like, this could be a 16 land deck. Could also be 17, but like, we do have a Peddler and a Plunder, which gives us access to extra mana, possibly. Like, we have 20 creatures. I do think this effect is quite good. I also wouldn't mind something like this, or even the Raid. Like, this also pumps up the team. I don't know if I could just cut one of these. Like, if I cut the Charger and add a Raid, that also benefits from the tokens we get here. Yeah, let's try this. Let's add the land. Actually, do we need to run the Scorching Shot? Like, it's double red. Double red is just not that easy with this deck. Is it just better to run Charger? I mean, Charger is just 5/5 menace in this deck. Yeah, let's try this. And how about this? This would be 9 and 8. Yeah. Not a bad mana base. And look at all the rares we have. It's pretty decent for a beatdown deck. I had decks with less rares that were more colors. So yeah, pretty happy with the deck. Let's see where this leads us. Medic is somewhat also, I don't know. I think it's good enough in this deck, but it's not the greatest 2-drop for an aggressive deck. Alright, that's not good enough. Is this how it's gonna end? Okay. We get a hand. Bottom lands. We bottom lands, which we might have needed. We could also have bottomed the raid, but I feel like raid is important. I'm just gonna tap down the smasher. No, 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 no. Not like this, not like this. We finally have a good deck and then we mulligan down to 5 and lose to a rare. Yeah, like I'm never recovering from that. We need that scorching shot. Or the medic, I suppose. Yeah, let's keep this raid. I don't think we need intervention. It's just way too bad. Okay, I can work with that. It's actually quite an awesome start. Like, the deck is good. We just need draws without mulligans, I guess. And some removal for their bombs. It's fine. I wonder if we should play Arinx or the Interrupter here. I think it's actually the Arinx. Like maybe we just need the double red if they play Jasper Flint. Shoot the sheriff, that's fine. More treasures. Good. 4 damage for them. Now I think I'm just gonna play the Brute. Like, this is a draw. This is a draw. Ooh, they splash, and we even fixed their mana. Yeah, perfect. We don't care much about that. Now we can kill this, have the interrupter up. Life is good, life is good. Crash in for like all the damage. Thunder is such an unfair card. You have it in a draw like this. Like, now we counter their stuff and they're dead. Hopefully it's something expensive. Yeah, that's fine. Then counter the 5-drop. Derailment their guy, kill them. Oh boy, we're doing it. I think we already have lethal. Without even showing them derailment. Like, they drop down to 6. Yeah, they're dead. No need to play other cards and give them information. It's a pity they don't explode like they do on Magic Online. I do think on the draw I'm fine with the medic. Maybe we can take out the boots. Maybe we do want the intervention. I think like our deck is good enough that having some extra security against their bombs might be a thing. Not sure about Raid. Maybe Pixie is just better than Raid. Just because they don't seem to have artifacts and enchantments, and they could be a removal heavy deck. Yeah, this looks fine. Now this is a hand. This could win against anything but Jasper Flint or other rares. Like, Actually, it could also win against Jasper Flint. Question is, do we turn 1 the Pixie here? I think we will, given that we can return it at any point, like flicker it. I think it's also fine. Dealing some early damage. That's a good card. But our draw is just pretty good as well. So now they probably have removal for Arinx. Ugh. Good one even. Do I do this now or do I lead with something else? If they have another removal, we lose way too much life. So I think we're just gonna do it now. Get rid of that thing. Ugh, not you. Hmm. I don't want to play this right away. I really wonder, like, I do have plenty of mercenaries in my hand, so this will be fine at some point. Until end of turn you may cast spells from among those cards. Like if I put the bluffs on top, they cannot play it, right? So question then is, do I want Brute as my next draw? Like drawing another land would be much better, I think. So I think this is going on the bottom and this on top. And then I think I'm attacking because I'm not gonna double block. Let's see where this leads us. Like this is the question now. Do we just play these and hope they don't hit? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna attack here and then upkeep in response to the trigger, play the intervention. Because when the ability resolves, they don't have any outlaws left. And they cannot attack with the Ox just yet. What do they have? Oh. That was bad. I do think that... I don't like where this is going now. Oh, they got 2 cards, but one of them was the plains. Yeah, like... How can we win against a draw like this? Two lands. Hmm. Like, I think the only out we have is they don't have anything. I think we need the medic to try and gain some life there. Like, if they have an outlaw or anything, we're dead. They don't. That's good. Still think we don't play the cow here, but the prickly pear instead. Can we ever win this game? I don't think so, actually, but... Well, this doesn't do much. This isn't even an outlaw. Wow, they bricked really hard. Like, it's insane that I'm still in this game. Let's try it here. Back to 7 life. Okay, now they have their land. Sure. Oh my, this is insane. Let's go, medic, let's go. Okay. We could actually just get there. That's insane. That must feel so horrible for the opponent. Like, we're completely swinging this race. It's insane. Yeah, sure. Now what do? We could pump this one once. Make it 4/4, pump the medic twice. This would deal 5 damage to them, put them to 2 if they double block like this guy, which they should probably. Then they go back to 5, and then we play Holy Cow and attack for 5 in the air. I think this is how we should play this. Like, we could also just slow play it, attack with medic, but like they have lots of cards that you think I want to finish the game off as quickly as possible. Okay, well, this block is insanely good for us. Like, we get double Keykeeper, which both are able to tap 2 creatures. Like, that's even better. Yeah, I know, Valuel. But look at the value. And look at the value we just got of Medic. Like, this was an insane game. A game I should never be able to to win. Yeah, so this is lethal. Tap this. Tap this. Tap them all. I mean, Valuel, this is value, come on. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay. Yeah, it is a tempo deck. I'm gonna admit it. But it's a decent one, look at it. And we did get past a show off, so 10 tickets for the wallet. I'm pretty rich now, as you can see. I'll go grab another drink. Be back in a sec. Fell the Mighty not good enough? I think it's more of a sideboard card. Like, if you could target your opponent's stuff with the mercenaries, I think then it would be fine. But as is, I think I'm just gonna board it in against green, mostly. Don't feel like it's good enough against the rest. But like, look at all the rares. We have the Interrupter, we have the Steed. show off, which isn't that great, but still, the plunder was excellent in game 2. Like the deck is pretty decent, pretty powerful. And like the medic on first glance doesn't really fit the deck, but yeah, show off is the greatest. Greatest for the purse. Like, I enjoy being wealthy now, with all the value. Like, we had a rough swing in the last 2 drafts. We're down in the red digits, but we can get there today. So Flo, was at Basel? Or you were in Lucerne? Good. Why didn't you guys tell me? It's a decent draw. I feel like this is a draw where I don't want to play the Pixie turn 1. Oh well. No! Don't take the cat. Yeah, I mean, this is basically a format for you, Valuel. It has all the value and all the sweet build-around cards. And it has the medic. We all know how you love the medic. It's a very good... What was the other card? The camel. You like the 1/3 pinger in red? Oh, come on. Oh, they're taking the interrupter. Interesting. Oh, that's a decent pickup. Okay, that sounds good. Maybe I should even have played the Eric's turn 2. Like, get some scry action going. Don't even know if I want to give them treasures. Yeah, I think I actually do. Yeah, let's try to play around the phantom interference as much as we can. I think just taking back the treasure works here. Let's see what they do with their mana. Oh wow, they bounced the pixie. So they have like removal for those, or they could have the 4/4 that bounce a tapped guy. I don't know. Crap. Let's give them. really like that. But I think I have to get this Kreis going. This is fine. Crab could be a problem. Also giving them treasures might be a problem. You think the Rakdos enchantment is that good? Maybe. They don't have a 5th land. Or do they just want to discard it? What do they have? They could have the 5/2 flash guy that kills one of my guys. Still want to saddle that up, I do think. Yeah, it has to be the 5/2. Pretty good in that spot. I think I'm... or am I trading here? I feel like I'm actually fine trading. Okay, it's like they want to race. Is this how they want to race? Interesting. I think not blocking the plunder was a mistake there. Like, sure, they can durdle around. that sounds like a good pick order. I can get behind that. So now I think I do want to attack for 5. Ooh, maybe even more. Like actually a lot more. Like this is lethal, right? Okay. Well, that was pretty much out of nowhere, but I guess we'll take it. Not sure we need the medic against them, but is there something better? Like the choo-choo train hits really hard. It's also immune to sorcery speed removal. That's of any value. Kinda like that more than the medic. The medic is good in races, but it doesn't look like we're gonna race. This could also be a matchup for ferocification. Like, this is a card that's very decent against crabs. Could actually be better than the removal. Yeah, well, on the draw I want the removal more. I think on the play I'd be fine to add this one. Yeah, let's see. It's a good draw. Ooh, it's even better. Now, which one is it gonna be? Like, this one gives us this guy turn 3, this guy turn 4. It's gotta be better. Even though again, I'm not sure if I just want to give them... Okay, they have their blue mana, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh. Be a good raid at some point. I think... Still want to do it like this. Attack them for 4. Which is also insanely good. Raid is gonna be very, very good in this game. Yeah, we have to draft together at some point. Am I just ramping them towards Cruel Ultimatum? That's what I just asked myself. Like, this surely looks like a Cruel deck. They are screwed, so no more tokens for them. This costs 3, so I don't... yeah. Let's just do this, attack with both, and then try to play Brute. They do it now, after the damage is done. Interesting. Attack you for 6. Bam! And then wreck your board next turn. Yeah, this game looks like it could be over very soon. Like, they could have the 6-2 guy, that would be pretty good here. But maybe they just want to keep the treasure around, if they have Cruel. It would be so sweet if they had the enchantment to tap down the Brute. We get like the full value on raid. No. They bounce it, okay. This cry. I think I'm gonna attack first. Or no, I'll just... Let's just hope they don't have the counter. I mean, if they don't, that's probably just GG right here. Okay. Well, you're dead on board, my friend. Could have skullduggery, but okay, we're getting there. One more win and we're back on track with the infinite plan. Like, show us 10 tickets, a booster is 2.5. So we already at least won like 5 or 6 tickets. But we could do more. Do more. Generous plunder is worth like 3 cents. Okay, okay. Right. Yeah, not quite. Like I used to join the drafts with play points and the rate here is not very good. Like a booster is 2 and it's not 14 ticks anymore. It's more like 10. But yeah, let's just win here and not care about the rests. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to convert play points into tickets. But yeah, the play points to join the draft rate is just quite abysmal. Speaking of abysmal, here's your average control card. Finally play against green. Yeah, the full outlaw curve for Brute this is. Let's hope we get another land. Good. Because I think Bighorn will be pretty decent here. Okay. Revealing a plains. Seeker, okay. I bricked so many times with this card. Yeah. No additional lands needed, I don't think. No. Still think we're fine here. Maybe they want a jump block. Oh, well, this is perfect. I hope the raid does it in the order that we get back the bighorn first and then put a counter on our dudes. That would be so sweet. If this would have been an artifact. Okay, that's good enough. But still having a counter on here just puts so much pressure on our opponent. So yeah, it is in the right order. And we can even perfectly crew our cats. Well, sometimes this card is just the nuts. The stone cold nuts. Like now. Like, have fun blocking here. Like, they're just gonna trade the Grizzly and the token for the Brute, but like, gonna be some extra damage for them, and next turn I'll have a good attack as well. Well, this can stay on top, I guess. They just concede, okay. They have seen enough. Not sure about the boots on the draw against green and white. Feel like quick draw could be better, or steer clear, or shot, or fell the mighty. We are playing against green. They have like lots of 4 power dudes. I mean, Fell the Mighty has to come in. I do think Steer Clear is good enough, yeah. Especially against the 4/2s. Maybe better than the Pixie. On the draw at least. Maybe Scorching Shot is also quite a bit better than Charger. Something like that. Yeah. I mean, I could also see Intervention being good. Don't know about Show Off, but I guess it's good enough, probably. Yeah, this is gonna be good enough. Decent hand, decent hand. I'll take it. Opponent's mulliganing to 6. We're close, we're close. Again, not the perfect curve for the Brute, but otherwise a pretty decent one. Like going 2, 3, 4 here. Not bad. I'll probably have the Land Cycler. Do they? I have a good story about the Land Cycler. I played it in like, I think it was in one of the opens. And then like on Magic Arena, I don't really get when it's what kind of priority. So I just cycled it in my turn 2, or like at the end of my opponent's turn 2. And then my opponent just went ahead and reanimated it, and then I actually saw that it was like not the end of the turn, but like the moving to attack, so step or whatever. That was pretty bad. They are mono green. No, not anymore. Gonna play a big one now. The beaver. That's pretty good. Like, my main question was, do they also have the +1/+1 protect your guy? And like, now I just don't care that much anymore. Like, yeah, they can just trade away their beaver. Completely fine with that. Maybe I also just have to kill the Trailblazer. Yeah, but they're not gonna block. It's very possible that they have the +1/+1 here. So like, playing this was surely better than Scorching Shot. Maybe bottoming that plains was not correct, but I do think I want to flood out. And I don't have to play the security next turn. Okay, that's a good one. Yep. Sure. That guy again. They always hit. Not bad. Hmm. I could just kill the beaver attack for 5 first strike. Could also just play the brute. Somewhat depends on how many more 4 power creatures I do think they have. I feel like killing the beaver now makes sense. I'd not wanna... Like, are they gonna... Yeah, maybe I should. I do think that they're gonna jump here. I do think steer clear is good enough here. They're going down to 6. Sure. They might have a hard time beating the cow or the brute if they're that low. But they could also just have the 7/7 reach guy here, which would be kind of a problem. That's a good combo right here. So I think I'm just gonna... Am I gonna attack with both? Hmm. Attacking doesn't make much sense anymore. Like, we still have the 5-4. Things are gonna be fine. Archangel, that's not bad. Hmm. I should have steer cleared before damage. So if they have the +1/+1, I can just not block. This actually, I think I want to block. Like, if they have the protection spell, actually fine drawing it, because then I can play the Scorching Shot. They always hit. Even some good ones, like some extremely good ones. I think now I'll just kill this thing and try to win with the Holy Cow. Like, this gives them few damage. If they just block with like the Grizzly. They do have a good deck as well, but yeah, this game could go either way. Is the Holy Cow gonna save the day? Let's go! Holy Cow wins the match. Perfect. Now I'm rich. Now I'm really rich. Back to business. Too easy, too free for the tiger. Yeah, let's just sell all this beautiful stuff, get paid big time, and recover from the bad swing. It's gonna be like 24 ticks, more probably. 28, 29. Perfect. So this puts us at an overall record of 16-7. And the ticks balance of, how much did we get? 27, so +3. And this was draft number 8. Yeah, well, that was good. Thanks for watching. We're back on track. See you next time.